Why do the guys you like never seem to like you? You're on Tinder, but every time you swipe right, nothing. Why do guys swipe left, and how can you make them swipe right? Hi there, I'm Amy North, relationship coach from the West Coast of Canada. I'm here with tips to make your Tinder profile burn bright instead of fizzle. So, why aren't you getting any good matches? Are you just not pretty enough? While looks are often a factor, the real reasons guys swipe left usually has more to do with your profile than you as a person. I'm going to give you some reasons that guys swipe left so that you can know what to avoid. Photos without friends. This may surprise some of you because people say that you should avoid photos with friends. I disagree completely. You shouldn't make the guy try to figure out which one you are in your photos, so don't do entirely group shots. But make sure that one or two towards the end include some of your friends so he knows that you're sociable and fun. Bad selfies. I'm sure I don't have to tell you, the front-facing camera can be unflattering. Make sure you have at least a few photos outside doing something besides posing for the camera. Guys want to see the different sides of your personality, not your dirty mirror. Old pictures. Make sure your photos are recent. If you have a few from this New Year's and one from the Shrek premiere, you're doing it wrong. Only keep photos that are less than a year old. If your hairstyle, weight, or style changes like crazy between photos, then you're going to turn off a lot of guys because they'll have no sense of what you really look like. The dreaded algorithm. There's a chance that you aren't getting any matches simply because of the Tinder algorithm. No one knows exactly how the Tinder algorithm works, but we do know a few things. Tinder matches users using a complex set of criteria. One of these is your internal Tinder ranking. Essentially, Tinder keeps a score of how valuable or good of a user you are and shows you to more people based on that. So, if everyone swipes right on you, then Tinder is going to show you to more people. If no one swipes right, then you're going to be buried way down the pile. We know that if you always swipe right or left, Tinder tends to rank you lower as it doesn't think you're seriously looking to date. The rest is unconfirmed, but I think of it this way. Tinder wants users who are using their service regularly and having a good experience. So, if you don't talk to any of your matches, if you don't respond to messages, if you do a lot of on-matching, or obviously, if you get reported, blocked, on-matched all the time, then Tinder will start to think that you're not a very valuable profile and will give you the boot. So, try to check Tinder regularly and respond to messages. The more you do, the more matches you'll get. This also means you should be selective with your swipes. Ask yourself, if this guy messaged me, would I want to talk to him? If not, don't bother swiping right. But I do recommend you being more open about who you match with, talk to, and go out with. It's good to be selective, but if you're open to new types of guys, you'll often be surprised at the connections you can make. Maybe you're worried you won't know what to say to these guys once you've matched. No worries there. All you have to do is go to attractiontext.com. I've prepared a free video that will tell you all about how to create messages that will have them falling for you without even knowing it. It works on any guy in any situation. Just check it out. I promise you'll learn something. That's attractiontext.com. Bad pictures. A bad apple can ruin the whole bunch. It's good to put your best picture first, but make sure your attractiveness doesn't vary wildly between pics. If you look like a smoke show in your first pic, then make sure you aren't wearing dirty sweats in your last one. This contrast can make for an immediate swipe left. You'd probably be better off with just the dirty sweatpants pic than you would with both pictures. This is because if he gets excited that you look a certain way, then you suddenly look quite different, he might react without thinking and swipe left. Tinder decisions are made in the blink of an eye. Err on the side of fewer pictures if you're in doubt, but make sure to include at least 3. Clichés. I'm looking for someone to go on adventures with. Long walks on the beach. I love to watch Netflix and to hang out with my friends. Your bio should be full of things that set you apart. Look at your bio. Could it describe almost anyone? What makes you unique and interesting? Start with that. Don't just say hey. Sure, hey isn't a great opening line, but putting this in your bio says more about you than you might like. It suggests that you think it's the guy's job to impress you and to make you respond with some witty line. While that may actually be true, you don't want to start things off by being so blatant about it. You need to be 6 feet tall, have a BMW, own your own home, etc. A list of boxes to check isn't sexy. That's why no one ever hooks up at the doctor's office. You can figure these things out after a brief conversation with a guy. Don't let good guys get away because they're turned off by your checklist. Remember, you're looking for the guy you want, not listing the ones you don't. Bitterness. If your bio includes things like, I don't know why guys match with me and then they never say anything, or looking for guys who aren't total jerks, or anything like that, then you're going to look bitter. Even if you're just trying to be upfront and you don't mean it to sound that way, remember, this is the only glance he's getting of your personality aside from the photos. Negativity. I don't want to tell you to hide your true feelings, but online dating profiles are no place to be super negative. Unless you're only looking for a guy who's into depression and darkness, I'd keep things light and positive. Think of it this way, even if that's your personality, if you met a cute guy at a bar, you probably wouldn't start talking about how much the world sucks. Just a thought. No hookups. I get it. You're trying to read out the creeps and only match with the guys who are looking for something serious. But guess what? The guy who is just looking for a hookup has already swiped right. He's taking dick pics, not reading your bio. Meanwhile, the guy you might actually like is reading your bio and just seeing negativity. This probably won't turn off a lot of guys, but I'd avoid it as it's not going to make guys who are just looking for a hookup stay away. Texting and Tinder have a lot of overlap, so if you're looking for more tips, going to attractiontext.com should be your next move. There you'll find out how to make any guy go crazy for you with just a couple taps of the keyboard. That's attractiontext.com. There you have it, the things that'll make a guy swipe left. I think it's better to err on the side of a shorter bio and fewer photos that are more carefully chosen. Remember, leave some mystery and he'll be dying to know more. Leave your Tinder bio in the comments. I'd love to read it. See you next time.